Hello Scorpio, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Scorpio for the week of April 4th. Now Scorpio, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. So you have this Four of Swords wanting to really come out. I don't do personal readings, so if you get a message from someone that's not me, please do not get scammed. I also do content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. Let's see what we have here for you, Scorpio. Now do hit the like button and subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. And if you do subscribe, you'll get weekly, monthly, and bonus content from me. All right, make sure everything's in view here, and then we'll get right into it. That looks just about good enough to me. Put this right here, and actually we're also going to take 3 Kipper cards to clarify as we go along. So we'll put those over there. All right, Scorpio, big endings in your life, have to tell you. I know I say that in a good number of readings, but this is very clear because you have this Ten of Swords and the World here showing up. There is a chapter closing out. For many of you, this may be around an investment. Some of you may be taking profit on something. Some of you closing out an investment in some ways. Some of you closing out a chapter on something that this has been a long chapter. Okay, this has been a long chapter. This is a 150-page, 200-page chapter, okay? This is not a short chapter. And this has been something that you've been doing for a long time. It's taken a long time to read. And I think that for some of you, this is going to be potentially, this is potentially going to bring some type of blessing into your life, Scorpio, as you do this. But let's go ahead and dive into this a little bit more. That's kind of my opening thoughts here. Now, right away in the middle, you have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is clearly an ending, right? It can even indicate a painful ending. It really depends. Are you a glass half full or glass half empty type of person when you look at the Ten of Swords? Because I mean, obviously, right, they're done. There's not much more for this person to do than to release themselves. And so the Ten of Swords on one hand says that you do have an opportunity in a more positive way. It says that you have an opportunity to release yourself from something. This is a big ending, okay? And when you get this type of ending, it's typically not, there's no going back type of ending. But it does say that there is a new horizon. There is new hope on the horizon as potentially something is ending now. And so again, it really depends on the way that you look at it. I try to be more positive in my readings, so that's kind of my approach to the Ten of Swords. Now in the past, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So big energy around investments here. I don't know why I'm specifically thinking investments. This could be anything to do with the material, right? This could be anything to do with your finances, your money, your material resources, anything like that. Could also be academia, studying, learning, those sorts of things. Job stuff is typically in the Suit of Wands. This is more about the money that comes along with a job. But something here, I feel strongly that some of you are closing out an investment. The reason being is the Ace of Pentacles can indicate profit taking in order to get a new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles refers to a new beginning. This can also refer to like the more mundane sides of the material, which is like signing the contracts, writing up the lease, doing that sort of thing. When you get the Ace of Pentacles, but it's all good though, right? It's all good. Nobody really wants to do those things, but it always, when you get an exciting new start in, let's say you buy a home, let's say you get into school, let's say you get an apartment, you have to do those things, but ultimately it's good, right? That's kind of the Ace of Pentacles. Take a look at the mountain here in the distance. Sorry for bumping the camera. It does say that there are some challenges to overcome. But if you take a look, there's also crops here. Crops in the tarot represent abundance. And so there's abundance available to you as you start this journey through the Suit of Pentacles to overcome these obstacles here. But you also have this Seven of Pentacles, which is we see the crops again. This time they're more in focus. And this time they have pentacles growing on the bush, right? And this person here is contemplating whether or not they should take the pentacles and run and do something else. Or should they allow the pentacles to grow a little bit? They are really deciding on, maybe changing direction in their life. And again, this is about money. Okay, this is about resources. Some of you may be selling a house because the Seven of Pentacles represents some sort of long-term investment. This could also be cashing in on stocks, crypto, anything that you've put a big investment into. Again, not financial advice. If some of you maybe even have been investing a lot of time into, let's say, learning a language, it may be time for you to take that exam. Or, some of you maybe like you've been taking some time to learn something. It's maybe time for you to cash the chips in, take the exam, and maybe, go off and do something with it. In the future, you have the World and the Magician. So big energies, both major arcanas. And the World is the completion of a cycle. It's a major card. It says that you've overcome the obstacle. You're now standing at the top of the world. And you have completed this chapter. Remember, this was a long chapter here with the Seven of Pentacles showing up. And the World is a long journey, all the way from the Fool into the World, right? It took a long time for the Fool to get to the World, but here you are. The cycle is completing. It's also Saturn energy, and it says that you are now rewarded for having done the hard work. The Magician is, for me, showing up because there is this cycle completing, but there's also going to be a blessing here. There's also going to be the blessing of a new beginning as you close this out, okay? You're skipping over the Fool, and you're going right to the Magician. The Magician represents manifestation. You can see that there are a bunch of tools here on the table. This represents that you have all the tools, talents, abilities, and skills to manifest whatever it is that you want. The problem, and look at the infinity symbol right above their head. Infinite number of possibilities that you can use these tools for to manifest. The problem is you got to make sure you do it. You got to make sure you do it. Okay, the Magician may have a little bit of an issue with laziness, and I'm not calling you lazy, but I'm saying you have everything you need, right? You've learned, you've done hard work, you've gained experience. Now it's time to act. Let's go up the pyramid here and see what this might be. I'm very curious. This is an interesting energy. You have the Ace of Cups. Wow, okay. You have the Ace of Wands. 3 aces almost never happens, and they're all around each other. You have the Empress and the Chariot. So, Scorpio, really liking this. So 3 aces all around each other. Look, it's almost like, it's interesting that these aces are in the past because we're also closing out chapters here in the future. If I'm probably going to say new beginning 100 times in this reading because we have 3 aces, but it's just, and the World and the 10 of Swords, but it's just there's so much confluence around chapters closing, new beginnings. The Ace of Cups is about happiness, new happiness entering into your life. Take a look at the cup overflowing. Overflowing cups in the tarot represent like euphoria, represents like total joy. And you have the Ace of Wands, which says that you are about to embark on a new project. The Ace of Wands is the card that you want to get if you're looking to physically start something new. This could be an exercise program. This could be a business. It's typically around business. This could be a side hustle. This could be, starting a YouTube channel, starting a coffee, I don't know why a coffee shop. I don't know why that was in my mind, but some of you may be starting a coffee shop business or something. I don't know why that's coming into my mind. Some of you may be doing something like starting a business, right? Take a look at the castle in the distance here on the Ace of Wands. That is a reminder of the rewards that are to come. Castles represent rewards in the tarot, and it's in the distance, which means this is a reminder that you can have whatever you want. Okay, you can have the castle if that's what you are looking for, especially because you have the Magician in the future. And so the Ace of Wands says, get fired up, go for it. The Empress and the Chariot, also amazing. The Empress represents resourcefulness. This is the most abundant card in the tarot. This is the mother archetype, but it doesn't matter for you in this reading. At least I don't think so. In this reading, this is about having an abundance of resources. Take a look at the crops, take a look at the trees, the shrubbery, the bushes, take a look at the clothing that she's wearing. She also has this Venus symbol here. Venus is the planet of luxury, wealth, the finer things in life, as well as love and beauty. But along with that, you have this Chariot. You're ready to overcome the obstacle, right? You're ready to put in the work, have self-discipline, and see yourself rewarded for putting energy into a project. So it's a very amazing energy that you have here. In fact, this is an incredible reading for you, Scorpio, so far. Let's see what these three Kipper cards are. Wow, take a look at this. So you have, so you have House, Thief, and Unexpected Income. So the House, it is some of you are maybe making a sale here. Remember, I said in the past, this is like a long-term investment that you're closing out. You may sell it for more here than you were expecting with this Unexpected Income. Not sure what's going on with the Thief card. That is the most challenging card to find in the Kipper deck. I'm not really sure. I would double check contracts. You do have some energy around contracts. I would say double check that. Make sure that you read the fine print for sure, especially if you're somebody who's like opening up, like if you're getting like a business lease, like maybe you are getting commercial real estate, like you might want to make sure that there's not something in that contract that maybe surprises you later. But remember, we had this energy here of sales, or of, if not sales, but like some sort of like long-term investment paying off here in the past. And again, I think for some of you, what you're going to end up doing is taking that as sort of seed money to start something new with the Ace of Wands. Aces can represent seeds, okay, planting seeds in the tarot. And I think you're clearly taking, like you're shifting resources around to start to maybe even build something new. Let's see what we have here. Let's move up the pyramid. Yeah, I mean, look at that. You have the Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Okay, Six of Pentacles, inflow, outflow. You can see that there's outflow going on here. This person's giving their pentacles away. But take a look at the scales. The scales represent financial karma in this case. And so it says that as you give, you receive. It says the act of giving is just as important as receiving. If you've been giving a lot, it's time to receive. If you've been receiving a lot, it's time to give. Period. It can represent when there's something coming for you, like in a good way, some good sort of financial situation. I think some of you are closing a sale on something. Not everybody is, but some of you are. Some of you are like maybe unexpectedly realizing that you qualify for something here as well. You have the Three of Pentacles, which is interesting. If you are here for a career and you're still with me, you're still watching the video, Three of Pentacles, that's your teammates, your teamwork, your team environment. And the Six of Pentacles as well. So the Three of Pentacles can the Three of Pentacles can represent reward and recognition for doing a good job. And so the Three of Pentacles can come forward as sort of the initial sort of stages when you're looking to get a job raise. It can say that you're being recognized. And the Six of Pentacles then comes forward to actually connect you on that raise. So this is the initial step. People recognize that you're an asset. They want you around in the workplace. Six of Pentacles saying, let's keep you around, right? Here's your raise, here's your promotion. So I definitely like to see that. For many of you, you have the Justice card. You can see the scales coming in once again here. So you have this scales energy showing up. Karma, right? Karma is really just the accumulation of the actions we take. And so it says that at the end of the day, you get the outcome you deserve when you get the Justice energy. So with the Chariot card and the Justice card, you can expect to be seriously rewarded if you put effort into something. Like that is being drilled home in this reading. Let's go up the pyramid. You have the Five of Pentacles and you have the Queen of Cups. Do you recognize that you are worth like I wonder if some of you are having issues around self-worth here because of the Five of Pentacles. It's like you have these three aces, you have this new start, you have this chapter closing that you've been in for that you've been reading for a long time. And you have this Five of Pentacles though as well with the Six and the Three. It's almost like some of you have I almost see you like you may be somebody who just like gives. Like you, like by default, you may give, like you may just give so much without even, without, like at the beginning of something, you may just like give everything to that project or whatever that thing is. And it's almost like for some of you, this is because of a self-worth situation. The Queen of Cups says, have compassion for yourself, okay? Take care of yourself here. And let's see what else we have. At the top of the pyramid, yeah, look, you have this 8 of Wands. Some sort of quick event bringing about good news in your life. This is accelerated motion. This is the feeling of maybe being swept off your feet. In a business context, I feel like in this case, in a financial context, I do feel like if you're selling something, it's not only is it well aspected, but I think it may sell for more. You also have this Judgment card, the other major card of karma. And it says that you've taken good actions up to this point. You have very good karma, and you should enjoy whatever chapter is closing out for you, because there's also a new blessing coming in. So really appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Take care, and I'll see you in the next reading.